Okay, let's get organised for statistics for this year. You can come through the Horowhenua College website and just go to Ultranet down the bottom, which is where the course materials for all departments in the school should be. Click on Maths and Statistics, and on the sub-pages here you want Level 3 Maths and Stats. And under the Level 3 courses, the one on the top, Statistics and Modelling, just click on that. Here's the course outline for this year, and that will remain up in that space, so you might want to have a look at it. I will put this split between the A and B semester programs in there too, because it's not in there at the moment. So remember, we are doing 2 internals in each one for 8 credits. Even if you were to do 3 internals, you'd only get 12, so you wouldn't get entrance. So we're spreading them through that way. It doesn't work any other way. So if you want 14 credits entrance, you have to do both semesters. However, you can get 12 credits by doing either A or B semester. Down the bottom here, course resource and online learning link. If you click on this one here, rttmaths.com/Moodle, this is the home page for all my learning courses. You might want to bookmark this, so you can add it to your bookmarks, bookmark this page or something and just save it. But what I want you to do is I want you to click, just make sure I'm not logged in. Yeah, I want you to click on this first topic here. So this is the course category, Level 3 Statistics, and underneath is the first course. Category's got these little stars. I think if you click on it by mistake, you'll just end up with the actual programs underneath it, and they were listed on the front page anyway. So only one is showing at the moment, but the others will come up. So I'll just click on that, and it's asking me to log in, but if you don't have an account yet, this is what you have to do. You have to create a new account over here, and what I want you to do is your username, I want you to use your Google usernames that the school has issued to you. And I'm not sure if anyone's told you about those, but let's do that all together in this lesson. I've done Anna Rosa, and now I'm just going to do Patrick. So let's put Patrick in as patrick.berry is his username. That will also be your Google username, and his password is the same as the Kmart password. So I'm going to type that in. You can't see it, which is just as well. We'll go and rip all his grades off. Now his email address, I'm going to put his school email address, patrick.berry@horowhenua.school.nz, and that is a Google account. Type it again. First name Patrick, surname Berry. We'll put him in Levin and New Zealand. I've seen it all before. Half of you come from Namibia and places like that. I just want you to be authentic, please, with your logins, okay? And use this format here, and that will allow me to email you as well and know who everybody is. Create my account. Oh, you probably wouldn't do that. You're a special year group. It's all the other year groups that do these things. We don't label them. Right, an email should have been sent to Patrick Berry's address for self-registration. Continue. And he can go in and click it and end up in there, which is all very good. So I'll just pause the video now. So you can go to your Google Mail accounts and sort that out. So what you need to do there, I will actually just show you just very quickly in case you've not done it before, is Gmail or something like that. Just put it in the URL, type in Gmail. Some of you have Gmail accounts. School ones are good because I can share stuff with you, and so might all your other teachers like to do that. I'm logged in as me here. Tell you what, let me log myself out very quickly. I'm back in the hunt here and no one's signed in, so I'm just going to sign myself back in just to show you how to do it. It knows me. If you're to sign in, you would be first name dot last name at Horowhenua, so you'd probably have to put that bit in. So if you were Patrick, you need to type in patrick.berry at horowhenua.school.nz. And then you're going to type in that little Kmart password, and I've got those to give you. So we sign in. I don't know what I typed there. There we go. Now with a Gmail account, your inbox is so this little grid here is all your options, all your apps from Google. And so I've got my inbox, I can put calendars and things on there. What else is good about it? The Google Drive allows me to share files with other people, and also shared with me is when other colleagues at the school, teachers or students, share things with me, I can have a look at the files. So these files are all shared with me. Okay, so on my drive here, for example, if I create a file, I'll create a document. I'll do this quickly because you might like to do this for your reports, for your stats reports. This is my stats report. And when I finish typing it, you don't have to save it, it just stays online live all the time. And when I'm really happy with it, I can just go share, and I'll call it share play. I'm going to save it, name it. Now it's given me a little link there, and I can come down here and choose people to save it with. So I'm not sure if Patrick Berry does come up, so I'm going to pick on him and give him. So I can either let Patrick edit it or just comment or view. So editing is like very collaborative, and that means he can type stuff all over it if he wants, or just let him comment. So I'll let him edit that, share and save. So when he goes into the same feature, done, what he has to make sure, now we can go back to the drive that way, which is the directory. What Patrick has to do is not be in his My Drive. There's mine there with all my folders. He wants to be in the one straight underneath it, shared with me, and he'll see that somewhere there where it was shared with him, and he can edit that document. It's going to be fun. Next thing I want you to do is make sure that you are on Facebook. So this is my Facebook account here, Stats Models 2014. So I am Aditi Maths, Aditi Alexandria on Facebook. So if you would like to look me up and sign yourself up to my groups, I've got a class group. So this is a professional teacher account that I use for just teaching and learning. Let's go home. I don't look at your stuff. I don't care about your stuff. It's really for me to run my course pages and to give you really important information. So we already have about 14 members. We still need a few more, so if you'd like to help yourself, make yourself a member of this group, that'll be good. And these people all up here are members, so they might invite you or do something like that. I can look for you shortly if you let me know. I've got a thing here, question whether you can bring your own laptop to statistics, and it's something that I need to do, is make sure that we all have laptops. So get yourself set up, get onto the stat pages this morning, get yourself enrolled. I'm going in as me. I want to show you what I want you to look at today. So once you've got your credentials, you can log in as yourself. So when you come in here, you'll just be able to see one topic. You'll be able to see the achievement standard, which you can have a look at. There are some exemplar reports with grade levels that you could click on. Now Moodle just sort of lists a whole lot of stuff. The way I've created it, there's a video here. I want you to have a look at that, and I want you to look at lesson 1, Introduction Features of Time Series. Let's just have a look at that now. It's explaining to you what a time series is and recognizing the key features, and I'm going to give you the handout which it tells you to print it out, this one here, your task, but I'm going to give that to you today. We're going to do that in class. And the notes, the time series component. So we're going to complete this today. And when we've done it and marked it in class, what I then want you to do, now this here's a navigation directory. I just want you to come back into time series, so just ignore that resources thing because that's the type of file that was. I then, after we've done lesson 1 introduction, that's a web page, down here it's like a little questionnaire. It's called describing features activity. So I just want you to click on that and answer these questions. So we've got these little graphs here of yearly table wine consumption, and the instructions are time series supplied here relate to the consumption of alcoholic drinks in New Zealand. For each one, identify the features you observe in each series. Give as much detail as you can and use your general knowledge to explain any special features. Okay, so down here I can start writing some descriptions here. I'm looking at the graph and I'm looking at the title, table wine consumption. So I guess that's bottles of wine from 96 to 2004. Looks like it's yearly. I don't have any monthly or quarterlies in between. I think we've got an increase overall from 96 to 2004 from just over 60 million litres to 90 or 85 million litres. So there is an overall long-term increase or trend increase in the table wine consumption from 1996 to 2004. It increased from around 63 million litres. How do I know that? We're looking at the axes here carefully of volume to around 83 million litres by 2004. From 1996. So my description there talks about the overall trend at this stage. It talks about how much, which is a quantitative description, which I must have in my time series description. And that's all I'm going to say because I don't think there's any seasonality showing, but I can say there is some, what's the word, random variation. So it's not a perfect trend. So it's not perfectly linear. You can use other words. I want you to describe what you see, okay? And when you finish, there's a few of them for you to do. I want you to work through, then I want you to submit them. Okay, any questions? Ask Patrick Berry. See you later.